Welcome back to Storytime. And tonight I get to read you all about a beautiful queen of Tejano music. If any of your family's from Texas, you'll know of this gal que se llama Selena. And Selena was a beautiful singer that many people remember. A lot of her songs are like Bidi Bidi Bom Bom and other songs that you'll just remember when you hear the sound. And so tonight I'm going to read you about her life and who she was and where'd she come from and what'd she do. So thanks for joining me here tonight as we celebrate Latin Hispanic Heritage Month. Hola comunidad de Greenfield, soy Superintendent Galvan aquí con ustedes y esta noche voy a leer una historia sobre la cantante tejana Selena. Ella fue de Texas, tejana, y es una historia de su vida, de ser cantante y de donde ella en su vida tenía mucho impacto a la gente latino. Okay, so aquí vamos a leer, a ver lo que podemos aprender de ella. All right, let's read and let's see what we can learn about Selena. Lake Jackson, Texas. It was 1977. The music coming through the window caught 6-year-old Selena Quintanilla's attention. She bonded indoors and raced through the kitchen, startling her mother, Marcela. "Where are you going, mija?" Marcela asked. "To sing with them, mommy. They sound so good." In the living room, her big brother, A.B. Quintanilla, strummed a guitar while 9-year-old Suzette beat her drums as well. Their father, Abraham, had spent weeks teaching his children how to play these instruments. It hadn't always gone well, but the kids often complained about practicing so much. But that didn't mind because music was in their soul. So there is a picture of the family. So some of you might love music as well, and if you do, you can learn a lot about Selena and what she did, and maybe you want to do the same thing. The Quintanillas, that's the name of the family. That's their last name. The Quintanillas, years earlier on Easter Sunday, April 16th of 1971, Marcela and Abraham Quintanilla had brought their baby child into the world. A mom-to-be sharing the hospital room had picked a lovely name for her own baby. Certainly it was a girl. And in a twist of fate, the mom had a boy. And so Marcela and Abraham took that name Selena, which means moon goddess. That's beautiful. So that's how Selena got her name. It was actually the neighbor's baby, and then the baby was a boy, so they got to take that name. All right, a family band. So they created a band. Let's learn what they did. Music was always important to the Quintanillas, and by 1980, they had formed a small band called the Southern Pearl. The children practiced every day on secondhand equipment in their garage. The walls were lined with carpet pieces for rehearsals so that the sound would sound better. "My children are all talented," Avram would say proudly, "and Selena has stage presence. My mom painted empty coffee cans black to make spotlights," Selena said, so that they would look like they were on a real stage. Oh, that sounds so cool. All right, Corpus Christi, Texas, and the year is 1983. And there you see the people. Let's see. Times were tough in America, and jobs were hard to come by. People had less money to eat in restaurants. So the small town in Lake Jackson, including the furniture, was sold to pay bills. So they sold their things and they moved to Corpus Christi. The family moved there. They rented a house in the Molina Barrio, a middle-class neighborhood where many Tejanos lived. For Selena, everything changed except making music. But now it became a way for her family to earn a living. So Selena started singing in different places so that they could make money for the family. So there you see her practicing her music. Touring the countryside. Most gigs or bookings took place on the weekends. Everyone from the extra musicians to the family dog traveled in an old van together. Every time they went, I rolled off the seat, Selena said, laughing. Money was still tight for the Quintanillas, and the family traveled from town to town, either sleeping in their van or in hotels that didn't cost that much money. The money they earned went to their food from the roadside stands. You have to take what you can get when you're getting started, Selena said. We ate lots of hamburgers and we shared everything. Look at the van with all the instruments on top. It wasn't an easy life, but it was a life that they loved. The language challenge. Let's see. So on the road, Abraham noticed that many people asked for Tejano music or Tex-Mex music. Like the Tejano people, Tejano or Tex-Mex music has a character all of its own. And it is sung in Spanish, which was a problem for the Quintanillas children who were born and raised in the United States. So they didn't use that much Spanish. They understood the language, but they didn't know how to speak it very well. If the band was to succeed, Selena had to learn to sing in Spanish. I can't, papi, she would say. I don't know what all the words mean. Avram wrote down those words, what they sounded like, to help her sing them in Spanish. The audience was convinced that she knew what she was saying once she practiced a long time. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, arise, stars, chance to shine. Look at her later. Oh my goodness. So, Selena's first big recognition came in 1986. The band was nominated for a Tejano Music Award, a very important prize. Although they didn't win, Selena, at age 15, won Female Vocalist of the Year because she had a beautiful voice. She went on to win this and many other awards year after year. The Tejano girl lead singer had proven everyone wrong. Her star was on the rise. Always believe that what is impossible is possible became one of her favorite sayings. In 1988, Coca-Cola wanted to make a commercial featuring Latinos. An executive invited several famous performers to record, but after Selena's audition, it was decided she would do it alone. She was on her way to being the best. And there you have it, boys and girls. That's a story about the life of Selena. She's no longer with us today, but boy, did she give us beautiful songs that are still played today by many, many families in America. So that is your story for tonight. Thanks so much for joining me. Superintendent Galvan here with the Greenville School District, sending a great big bear hug from our family to yours.